The average senior pays $200 a year more than they have to for prescriptions they have been taking for decades. Their doctor knows. Their pharmacist knows. Nobody told them. That number is not an estimate. It comes from a 2022 analysis by the Kaiser Family Foundation tracking out-of-pocket prescription costs for Medicare beneficiaries across the United States. The average senior fills 4.7 prescriptions per month. Most of them are maintenance medications, drugs for blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, thyroid, pain, drugs they have taken for years, drugs their doctor writes on a prescription pad without discussion, drugs their pharmacist fills without question, and in the overwhelming majority of cases there is an identical version of every single one of those drugs sitting on the same pharmacy shelf for a fraction of the price that nobody mentioned. This is not about switching medications. This is not about changing your treatment. This is about the same molecule, the same dosage, the same therapeutic effect, a different label, and a price difference that in some cases exceeds 90%. The prescription you picked up this week has an identical version at the same pharmacy for less than a tenth of what you paid. Your doctor wrote the brand name, your pharmacist filled the brand name, and the pharmaceutical industry made sure neither one of them had a reason to tell you anything different. Here is how the system actually works and why it was designed to cost you as much as possible for as long as possible. When a pharmaceutical company develops a new drug, they receive a patent giving them exclusive rights to manufacture and sell that drug for 20 years. During those 20 years, they charge whatever the market will bear because there is no competition. A drug that costs $3 to manufacture sells for $400 a month. Insurance absorbs some of it, the senior absorbs the rest, and the pharmaceutical company spends a portion of the revenue on something that protects the price far more effectively than the patent ever could. They spend it on doctors. In 2018, the Senate Finance Committee released an investigation into pharmaceutical marketing practices. The investigation found that the top 14 pharmaceutical companies in the United States spent a combined $9.3 billion on payments to physicians in a single year. Speaking fees, consulting contracts, meals, travel, educational grants, all of it legal, all of it documented in a federal database called Open Payments that almost nobody knows exists. The average physician in the United States received $2,000 in pharmaceutical industry payments in 2018. Cardiologists and endocrinologists, the doctors most seniors see regularly, received significantly more. And the research consistently shows that physicians who receive payments from a pharmaceutical company prescribe that company's brand name drugs at higher rates than physicians who receive nothing. Your doctor may be a good person. Your doctor may genuinely believe the brand name drug is the right choice. But your doctor is operating inside a system that has spent billions of dollars ensuring that brand name drugs feel like the default. Through samples in the office, through sponsored continuing education, through sales representatives who visit the practice every month with data carefully selected to support the brand. The generic alternative never had a sales representative. The generic alternative never sponsored the conference. The generic alternative just sat on the same pharmacy shelf at 90% less and waited for someone to ask about it. When a patent expires, other manufacturers are legally permitted to produce the same drug using the same active ingredient at the same dosage. These are called generic drugs. The FDA requires that generic drugs demonstrate bioequivalence to the brand name, meaning they deliver the same amount of active ingredient into the bloodstream at the same rate. They are not similar. They are not approximately equivalent. They are by federal regulatory definition therapeutically identical. The same drug, different label, different price. Lipitor, the brand name version of atorvastatin, one of the most prescribed cholesterol medications in America, costs approximately $450 for a 90-day supply at retail price. Generic atorvastatin costs approximately $12 for the same 90-day supply at the same pharmacy. Same molecule, same dosage, same FDA bioequivalence standard, $438 difference every 90 days. For a drug millions of seniors have been taking for decades. Metformin, the most commonly prescribed diabetes medication in the United States, costs $180 for a 30-day supply as brand-name glucophage. Generic metformin costs $4 at most major pharmacies. $4. The same drug that Merck sells for $180 a month. If you have been taking glucophage for 10 years, you have spent approximately $2,600 on something that should have cost $480. Lisinopril, one of the most prescribed blood pressure medications, is available as a generic for $4 to $9 per month at most pharmacies. The brand name version costs between $80 and $150 per month depending on the pharmacy. Same drug, same FDA standard, same therapeutic outcome. A difference of $70 to $140 per month for a medication most seniors will take for the rest of their lives. The generic is not a secret. It is not hard to access. It does not require a new prescription in most cases. It requires one question at the pharmacy counter. Is there a generic available for this medication? That single question can save a senior hundreds of dollars a month. The pharmaceutical industry has spent billions of dollars ensuring that question feels unnecessary, that the brand name feels like the real drug, and the generic feels like a compromise, that the doctor writes the brand name without discussion, because the brand name is what they know, what they were trained on, what the sales representative brought samples of last Tuesday. But the question is not even necessary anymore, because there is a tool that most seniors have never heard of that does something the pharmaceutical industry has spent years trying to minimize. GoodRx is a free service, available as a website or a phone app, that searches every pharmacy in your zip code for the lowest available price on any prescription. Not the insurance price, not the Medicare price, the actual cash price after every available discount has been applied. In many cases, the GoodRx price is lower than what Medicare Part D charges for the same drug. In many cases, the GoodRx price is lower than what the pharmacy's own discount program offers. You show the coupon at the counter, you pay the discounted price, you do not need insurance, you do not need to be enrolled in any program, you need a phone and a zip code. The average GoodRx user saves 79% on their prescription costs compared to retail pharmacy prices. For a senior taking 4 maintenance medications, that is not a small number. That is the difference between $400 a month and $84 a month on the same drugs from the same pharmacy. In 2022, Mark Cuban, the entrepreneur and investor, launched Cost Plus Drugs. The premise was straightforward. Take the pharmaceutical industry's pricing system and remove every layer of markup. No pharmacy benefit manager fees, no insurance markups, no retail margin, just the actual cost of manufacturing the drug plus 15%. The result was prices that exposed exactly how much margin the pharmaceutical industry had been extracting from patients for decades. Imatinib, a cancer medication that costs $9,650 per month at retail, costs $47 per month at Cost Plus Drugs. The same drug, the same molecule. A markup of more than 20,000% had been sitting between the manufacturing cost and the price on your pharmacy receipt for decades. While seniors chose between their medications and their groceries, the Open Payments database is public. You can search your doctor's name right now and see every payment they have received from pharmaceutical companies going back to 2013. The database is at openpaymentsdatacms.gov. It is not hidden. The government built it specifically to create transparency. The pharmaceutical industry lobbied against it for years. It exists anyway, and the fact that most seniors have never heard of it is the clearest possible evidence of how effectively the industry has managed the information environment around the drugs you take every day. Here is exactly what to do before your next pharmacy visit. First, ask your doctor specifically whether a generic equivalent is available for every maintenance medication you are currently taking, not whether a generic exists, whether it is appropriate for your specific situation. That distinction matters. In the overwhelming majority of cases, the answer will be yes. Second, before filling any prescription, use GoodRx to compare prices across every pharmacy in your area. The price difference between pharmacies for the same generic drug can be significant. Third, for any specialty medication, check Cost Plus Drugs. The prices are public. You do not need to be a customer to compare. If the Cost Plus price is lower than your current price, your doctor can send the prescription there directly in most states. The average senior who asks these 3 questions before their next pharmacy visit saves between $800 and $1,400 per year on the same medications, from the same doctors, with the same therapeutic outcomes. The pharmaceutical industry has spent billions ensuring you never thought to ask. Now you have. Everything you need is linked in the description below.